Hey guys, it's Jakara here again with another video, and this time I'm just going to share with you some of the things I was able to pick up as souvenirs when I went to Egypt and Morocco. It's kind of like a Egyptian Moroccan haul. So I was fortunate enough to go to several different places throughout Egypt and throughout Morocco due to the tour group that I booked my tour with. It was through Travel Talk Tours, and in Egypt we would stop at certain places that specialized in certain things that were unique to Egypt. So I'm going to start with the first place that we stopped. And the first place we stopped was a perfumery. Basically what they do is they sold essential oils and fragrances that are very, they're blended to smell very unique, but a lot of them are also very similar to some of the more popular fragrances that are sold in the store. But the way the guy explained it at the perfumery, he said that these are like 100% pure perfume, and then a lot of the fragrances that are sold in the store, like Nordstrom or whatever, is diluted with alcohol. So yeah, so of course when he said that, I was like, okay, well, let's get the pure, right? So I got this set of 6 different perfumes, and each one smells quite different from each other. I tend to like very spicy, citrusy, just very like a sensual type of scents. Excuse my lisp from my Invisalign, but the first one I got was some patchouli oil. I do like the smell of patchouli, not necessarily by itself, but if like I mix it with something else. So it just has a little dispenser here, so you just, put it there and you get a little whiff of patchouli. So that was the first one I got. And then I got something called Ilian, and this one is more like a florally, citrusy smell. It's a very bright smell. This is good for spring, I think. And then I got one that was called Shaharid. This one is more citrusy, definitely citrus, this one. So that's another good one for spring. And then there's something called Aida. They called it Aida. This one, let's see what this one smells like. Let's see. This one is more spicy smell. So yeah, and then there was an oud and a perfume called Cleopatra, which I think this is the one that was trying to mimic Flower Bomb. Yeah, I think this is the one. I'm pretty sure, yeah. But anyway, these are like 100% pure perfume, and so you only need a little bit, and it goes a long way. So I'm going to have these around for quite a while, because I'm sure it's going to take a long time for me to go through them, right? I do wear perfume almost every day, but I'm sure I don't need to, I'm gonna be, it's gonna be a lot of days where those will come in handy, and I'm sure I'll have them for quite a while. Now the next item or place that we went to was a place that sold papyrus. So I got some things for my family, and for myself, I'll show you what I got. And if you haven't seen how they make papyrus, check out my Egyptian blog. I do show in there how they make papyrus. And I got this kitty cat one with my name here in hieroglyphics. It's in a cartouche. This is what this is called, a cartouche. And I also got my dog's name on a little bookmark. This is Junior, I believe, and that's my Rottweiler. I think this is Pepino, my little Yorkshire Terrier. And I think this is Walter. Yeah. Anyway, I got that from the papyrus place, and it was very interesting to see how they made the papyrus, and how strong it is, but yet so fragile it is, right? And then let's see. In Egypt, we went to an alabaster place, and I guess there's like 3 different types of alabaster. There's a white, a brown, a green. I guess there's like a gray one too. So I got this little kitty cat. Obviously I love cats. And so I got this white alabaster kitty cat that looks like an Egyptian cat, clearly, right? And yeah, I got another present from one of my friends from that alabaster place, like an elephant. So she really loved it. And then there were the last few things that I got from Egypt, and they were small things like jewelry. And as I mentioned before, the cartouche. This is a cartouche. It's maybe hard to see here. This is my name in hieroglyphics, and I just got that as a little pendant. And then I got another silver pendant of Nefertiti here, which you probably can't hardly, I don't know if it's gonna focus, but anyway, I got that. And then I got a lotus flower, which is an Egyptian symbol that's throughout all of the temples, and very dear to Egyptian people. So that was my jewelry that I got while I was in Egypt. Now, I wanted to get a blanket or something like more, substantial when I was in Egypt, and we were just so rushed and always going all the time that I didn't get to buy anything in the markets. Plus, it was just always just a hard sell in the markets. There were always people like hard selling you, and you're like, no, but they insist, right? And that just totally turned me off. So what I did is I waited until I got to the airport in Cairo, and I bought, where is it? I bought a blanket. Well, it's a scarf, but it's like a blanket scarf. It's huge. So I bought this Egyptian scarf in the Cairo airport, and I thought, well, this will be nice because it'll help me stay warm on the plane. And I'm glad I bought it because I really did utilize it a lot when I was in Morocco. Now, moving on to Morocco, let's talk about some of the things I got in Morocco. Now, keeping with the scarf theme, I went a little ham in Morocco with the scarves. I couldn't help myself. They were all so colorful, and I was just drawn to them, and they went well with my colorful outfits. So I bought a set of these kind of different, it's like different hues of the same color. This is the orange one. I have a green one here. I think, yeah, I have a pink one, pink and purple one here. So look at these pretty colors. Like, it's hard to resist this, right? Like, these are my colors right here. These are my colors. And then I have a blue one as well, somewhere around here. And then, of course, I got the yellow one. I got the yellow one because it's another kind of blanket scarf. It's huge. I love the way it wraps me up. It makes me feel nice and secure and warm. It came in really handy in the cold nights in the desert. So, yeah, I was happy to get that. Then we went to a pottery place where they showed us how they made Moroccan pottery. And I have that also in my Moroccan blog. So if you want to see how they make pottery like this, this is the tagine. This is just for displaying, right? You don't really cook or anything in this. I just thought it was cute. I like the silver. I like the colors. Reminds me of Morocco. And the silver around the top of the tagine. And I thought it would be a cute item to put like earrings in and just have it sit here on my vanity. I thought that was a good idea. And then I got another, hold on, I'll show it to you. Okay, so I got this mosaic, I guess it's you could either display it on the wall because it has a little thing where you can hang. I use it as a coaster on my coffee table, but I liked that it had the green in it, and it's a cute little mosaic. I like the design, so I thought that was a good souvenir to have from the pottery and ceramics portion of our trip in Morocco. Now, we also went to the Women's Cooperative in Morocco where they make argan oil. And I bought a few things there. I couldn't help it. And I got this large bottle of argan oil because I use argan oil all the time. I use it in my hair, on my skin. I love it. I mean, I really, really love it. That's my doggy. So I wanted to get enough that's going to last me for a while because it can be kind of expensive to get pure argan oil. So I got that, and then also they had soap made of argan oil, and I got that. This one is, I think, the unscented one. Yeah, this is the unscented one, but they had also other scents like lemongrass and mint and all of that. So I got the unscented one, and then let's see, I got this. I haven't even unopened it yet. I haven't unpacked it. Let's see. I got some black soap. Now, a lot of people, especially African Americans, we know about black soap, or Africans, we know about black soap here, and this is for like exfoliation. This one particularly is for exfoliation, as you can see, and it helps with like ailments of the skin, let's say it that way. Sometimes you can use it like for dermatitis in your scalp and things like that. So I'm glad I got some black soap. And this is like, I guess, what do they call it? Boutique grade, whatever. But it smells really good. It smells really good. And then lastly, the thing that I really was impressed with when I was in Morocco is I love the standard way, the standard dress that they wear. Women and men in Morocco have a typical dress, and it's called the jalaba. If I'm saying that correctly, I'm not. If I'm not, I apologize to my Moroccan friends. But I love them. They're like house coat gowns, but you wear them outside. Like, they have hoods on them. They're awesome. So I got myself a couple. I couldn't help it. I was like, oh my God. And then there was a point in our trip where I couldn't get to a hotel that would do my laundry. I had to wait because I had it was like a whole week in which I didn't have my laundry done, and I had to get, I only brought so many clothes, and I wasn't gonna wear stinky clothes, okay? I just wasn't going to. I tried to wash a few things out in the sink, but yeah, anyway. I digress. So I bought myself a couple jalabas, and I got this pink one at Szechuan, which is the Blue City. If you don't know what I'm talking about, check out my Moroccan blog. You'll know what I'm talking about, the Blue City. This is the pink one I got, and I got it because I liked the embroidery on the end of it. So it's just like, I'll insert a picture of how it looks, but you know, you wear it around mostly, I mean, you can wear it in the daytime. I wore this one in the daytime, and you know, just kind of a standard way of dressing. I loved it. I also got another one, but this one is handmade. The other one was machine made. This one was handmade. I got this one in Fez. It's a green one. It's much heavier. I don't know if you can tell the difference, but like even the opening is hand done. There's embroidery that's hand done. It's a much higher quality one. And this one I wore in the Sahara Desert during the nighttime because it was so cold. So cold, so it was nice and comfy and cozy, so I'm glad I got this. And I just feel like right at home wearing these in Morocco. It just made me enjoy it even more that I was able to buy those and wear them. And then the last couple things that I got, and this was also at the Women's Collective. I just got a couple bags. You know, I can't resist getting bags. I wanted the leather Moroccan bags, but you guys, I should have gotten it when we weren't in Fez. I should have gotten it in like Szechuan or even Marrakesh or something, because we went to the actual tannery in Fez where they actually tan the leather hides and the animal hides and things like that. And I was totally impressed with that whole situation. I was impressed with it. The problem is I am very sensitive to smells, especially smells that are unpleasant. And I tell you, we went into the tannery and I could not stay. I couldn't. They give you like some mint to put up to your mouth, I mean to your nose and mouth, so that you can sniff the mint when you walk in, because the smell is so strong. So strong. I mean, if you can tolerate it, you can get some really good things in the tannery. The place that we went to, it's I think it's worth it if you can tolerate it. I just couldn't tolerate it, so I had to leave, and I just stood outside, which was fine. You know, I had already bought so many things, and it was one of the last things that we went to, but I had already bought a couple bags, and they're not leather, but they're just basket bags that I got. I'd always wanted a basket bag, and this one I got in Morocco from the Women's Cooperative. And then this one you probably have seen in my Instagram photos. I wore this one a lot. This one came in handy. It has like leather straps to it. Very sturdy bag. So cheap, you guys. They sell them for so cheap. I mean, if I was to purchase a bag like this in Chicago, it would be so expensive. It would be ridiculous compared to what I paid. I think I may pay $10 or something for it. Anyway, those are the things that I got on my trip. There are probably a couple other things that I haven't mentioned that I just can't think of off the top of my head, but these are the things that really stood out to me in the places that we went to. And believe me, I'm not a person who likes to carry a lot of stuff around. I really don't. Like, I don't shop for souvenirs like that, but I figured it's Egypt, right? You're in Egypt, you gotta get a cartouche, right? You gotta get a cartouche. You gotta get papyrus. Come on. You know, yeah, you could get it somewhere else, but I figured go to the source. Go to the source. And yeah, I just figured, when am I gonna have the opportunity to do this again? So I was lugging this stuff around all all over the place in several different countries as I would lay over in different countries to get to the next country. But anyway, that's it, you guys. I hope you enjoy what I shared with you, all of the things I got on my vacation. And if you get a chance to, you know, visit Egypt and Morocco, try to, you know, get to these places that sell these items, because it's very interesting and educational, and it just is a very enriching part of the trip. So anyway, I hope you have a great day or night wherever you are. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.